Yeah, I chose to serve really because my father served before me. He was at 82nd Airborne, and when I was growing up, we used to watch tons of videos together about the military and about what it meant to serve, and so I knew that was something I wanted to do. I wanted to follow in his footsteps. But I didn't know I wanted to be a Ranger. Once I got my mother on board with the idea of me serving, first thing she said is, okay, you can go in for 2 years. And I was like, okay, well, 2 years, I'll see what I can do. So the first contract I had was a 2-year mechanic working in the motor pool. And I thought that was kind of cool because I used to have a big truck and I used to work on it through high school. So I call up my dad and I tell him, hey, Dad, I got this 2-year contract working in the motor pool. And he's like, you know there's an airborne unit out of Vicenza, Italy. Why don't you try that? So I go back to recruiters, and luckily I scored well on all my exams. I said, hey, I want to go to Vicenza, Italy Airborne. They whip up a new contract for me, 3 years, Italy. And I call my dad up again, and I say, Dad, I got the contract. And he's like, that's great. Well, if you really want to push yourself, you should think about a Ranger contract. Remember we used to watch them when you were younger? And they're the tip of the spear. They're the best of the best. I'm like, wow, that sounds really cool, Dad. I'm gonna go look at that one. So I go back to the recruiters again, and I say, hey, I want to look at a Ranger contract. Turns out they threw the whole kitchen sink within this contract because the recruiters love that type of contract. If you don't pass any of the schools along the way, you're considered at the needs of the Army at that point. So I turned down a Vicenza, Italy contract for a Ranger contract, but I wouldn't change it for the world. It was the best experience of my life.